What is going on, everyone? We're back on our Bears franchise in Madden 17, and today we begin Season 3 of our franchise. We have a lot to go through before we get to our game, so let's not waste any time. First up, we have got to take a look at the practice squad, and there really isn't anything special to see here. We have a third wide receiver, Jordan, to 69. We got Terry, Richmond, Cantu. I added a free safety, 71, one of the better available players for a practice squad in the entire league in Lofton there, but nothing really. Hopefully we don't have to use any of those guys, because if we do, it means we have injuries to deal with, but that's what we're going with the practice squad. Now for the roster, I have made 2 moves to the roster. First one is going to be the signing of Tyreek Hill. I don't know how this guy ended up in free agency. He was a member of the Ravens, I think. They released him. He is very, very fast. And then the other signing that I make is Mike Kidd, a 72 overall second-year right guard who 84-79, pretty good blocking. But what we did to make those moves is I released Tavon Young. He was coming off the injury, wasn't good enough to make the team, so we released him. And then I released Marquise Goodwin. He was the guy that I had envisioned as being the return guy. He did okay in the preseason, but ultimately, I mean, you can't pass up Tyreek Hill. When I saw him out there, I knew we had to pick him up. And then Kidd was a guy I stole off of the Seahawks practice squad. So those are the last 2 moves that we make. Now looking at the team here, this is the depth chart we're going with as we head into this first game of the season. No surprises here. Jeffrey White at wide receiver, Braverman back in the slot. The offensive line much improved over last year. Higbee gets to start at tight end over Cameron Brate. Other than that, nothing really to see there. The defense, again, no real surprises. I'm going Tony Lippett as the other corner starter opposite Kyle Fuller. Quentin Rollins will be number 3 with Malik Craig, the rookie, who is continuing to improve. He's already improved a little bit, and as I continue to focus him, he is one of the 3 guys I'm focusing on in our training. Expect him to continue to go up. Drell Freeman is back. He's going to be the starter at middle linebacker. Salisbury will be the backup. And then we have Amos, Greg in the secondary, now at their maybe better respective positions, strong safety and free safety. And then the final note, Tyreek Hill obviously going to be our returner now, and Melvin Gordon, our third down back. Next up now, we're going to take a look at the schedule, and one of the reasons we need to look at this is because we have to come up with our expectations for the season and set our goal here before we play this first game. So we start the season off tough with the Seahawks, and we go Lions, Jets, early bye week here in week 4. Then it's back with a home game against the Packers and Rams, on the road for 3-0 against the Bills, Cowboys, and Vikings. That's a rough stretch there. Then we have Dolphins at home, Cardinals and Packers on the road, Vikings, Lions at home. And then it's the Patriots, Falcons, 49ers to finish the year. So a couple hard games to end that one. But looking at this schedule, I wouldn't say it's an incredibly hard schedule. I'm going to put it at maybe like 10 or 11 wins. But actually, with the objectives, we have the ability to put ourselves into the playoffs. And you know what, this year, I'm not going to go super high and say Super Bowl, but I'm going to go with reach the divisional round. I feel like we should be able to do that. That's something we did last year. We earned the first seed and the bye in the automatic trip to the divisional round, and I feel like we can do that again this year. So that's what we're going to go with. If we can outdo ourselves, that would be awesome. I think this team is set up to do better than that this year, but we're just going to have to wait and see. So here we go into the first game. It is raining at home here. That is not what we want to see in the first game of the season, and you know the Seahawks are going to be a very, very tough team to play against today. As you take a look at their offensive starters, looks like they've had some turnover on the offensive line, but the skill players are all back, and they are good. Tyler Lockett, a speedster on the outside. So let's see, 3rd and 8 here, first third down for this defense. It's going to be Russell Wilson looking downfield. He's going to throw. He's going to find an open Jimmy Graham. Too easy there for Graham, as he is going to beat the linebacker there. Now 2nd and 6 from the 44. It's going to be Thomas Rawls up the middle, has some room to run. The semi-unnecessary juke move there, as he's going to bring it down to the 41-yard line. That's where we find ourselves here. 3rd and 3, another opportunity for the defense to get a stop, and they will not. Rawls is going to stay up. He's in for the first down. So 2nd and 7 now from the 34. The Seahawks moving the ball right down the field here on this opening drive. This is going to be a halfback screen, but Russell Wilson facing pressure, just going to get rid of that one. Probably smart to do so as well. But now another 3rd down. Can the defense finally get a stop? Wilson the throw to Curse, and he is going to be stopped. Did they get the first down? I think he might have been short, and yes, he was. 4th and inches. The Seahawks took the field goal, so we get the ball for the first time. Melvin Gordon with the carry, and this guy now with our improved offensive line is going to get the ball a lot this season. Here are your starters on the Seahawks defense. Very, very good defensive line. For the linebackers, Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, Barkevius Mingo there as well. And then the secondary, Richard Sherman, getting older but still back there. And then Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. A very good secondary for the Seahawks. It's going to be a struggle for us to move the ball, but I think this offense has the capability to do that. 3rd and 4, though, here. Can we convert on our first 3rd down? Yes, we can. Alshon Jeffrey easily going to pick that one up as Dudley converts on his first attempt. Now 1st and 10, back to Melvin Gordon here. He's got some blocks. He's got the lane. He's got the room, and he is going to pick up a big first down out to the 43 across midfield. But now 3rd and 11 from the 44, looking for the first down. It's going to be Dudley going to find Daniel Braverman, and welcome back, Daniel Braverman. Missed most of, oh gosh, you got to be kidding me. He's hurt on the play. Missed most of last season with an injury, and he gets hurt here. Please, Daniel, do not be hurt significantly again. 2nd and 5, that pass should have been complete. Looking for Marquise Lee, and you got to be kidding me. Daniel Braverman has broken his ribs, and that's got to be a multi-game injury. He will not return for this game, and as soon as we get him back, Daniel Braverman is out again. His injury rating is not even low. I'm not sure how he keeps getting hurt. 3rd and 5, Marquise Lee, the replacement, cannot make the catch, and we are forced to settle for the game-tying field goal. So already now 2nd quarter, that was a couple of very long drives. As 2nd and 9, Thomas Rawls nowhere to go here. He's got 23 yards on 10 carries. Been a rough day running it so far for him in this first half, but now 3rd and 12, defense, can you get a stop? Force the quick drive from the Seahawks. Yes, we can. Wilson throws it away. He's just 2 of 4, so we get the ball back here. It's 1st and 10. Melvin Gordon, a lot of room down this left side once again. The absolutely unnecessary spin move there, as that probably wastes a couple yards from us. But 2nd and 8 now from the 50. It's going to be Dudley. Drop him back to throw, and he's just going to dump it down to Melvin Gordon. He'll get it across 50 now to the 45. Picks up 5 on the play. But now we find ourselves 3rd and 3, a short and very manageable 3rd down. Dudley going to throw, and he's going to find an open Tyreek Hill. And there's the first catch from the newcomer, as we expect to utilize him often this year. A very, very speedy receiver. Unfortunately, Madden doesn't really let you move wide receivers into the backfield easily, as far as I know. I'm not really sure if there's a way to do it, but obviously you've seen the Chiefs with him work him at every position on the field. But here, Melvin Gordon, 2nd and 10. Going to get close to the first down, but going to be a couple yards short. So 3rd and 2, just 5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter here. Dudley off his back foot, going to find Tyler Higbee down to the 5. We have the first down, but now it is 3rd and goal, looking to take the lead here. Dudley going to throw. Is anyone open? Yes, they are. It's going to be Cameron Brate, and it's the touchdown, and it is the lead for the Bears. 10-3 now the score. 3:30 to go in the 2nd quarter, and here is Tyler Lockett with the big return. Malik Craig is going to be the one that chases him down. Tyler Lockett very fast, obviously has the moves as he avoided a couple tackles there. So the Seahawks with a short field here before halftime, looking to get this game possibly tied back up, as Jimmy Graham with the big reception as they are down to the 27. Now 2nd and 9, Wilson under center as he's going to drop back looking. He's got some time to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Jimmy Graham once again. He's down inside the 10. Now 3rd and goal here from the 6. Still over a minute to go in the half, and it's going to be a throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Nice defensive play there from Kyle Fuller. So the Seahawks get the field goal, and it will be a 10-6 game heading into the 2nd half. As this a very, very competitive game. I knew this was not going to be an easy game against the Seahawks, but look at Pernell McPhee starting the 3rd quarter off with a sack. 2nd and 18. The Seahawks get some of those yards back, so it's 3rd and 9 here. If we can force a 3-and-out on this opening drive, that would be huge. But look at this deep ball, and it's going to be intercepted, and it's Adrian Amos roaming in center field there. Just a bad throw from Wilson, forcing it downfield. Very, very easy interception. So 2nd and 8, it's going to be Melvin Gordon utilizing the block. He's got the spin move. He's down that left side again. A lot of success down that left side today. Now 2nd and 2, it's going to be play action. Dudley to his left, going to throw just as he gets taken down. Fortunately, we get that one away, but it is going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and 2, it's going to be a handoff to Melvin Gordon. Should be able to pick that one up, and he will easily. Across the 50 to the 44-yard line. He's got 78 yards rushing now. 1st and 10 from the 44. It's play action. Dudley going to look downfield, facing pressure. We'll just dump it down to Tyler Higbee. He's going to bounce off the first tackle. Takes a big hit, and is going to be injured at the end of the play. Another injury, as this is not how we wanted to start the season off. 3rd and 3 now. Here's the pass. It's going to be to Tyreek Hill, but he cannot hold on to it. He had it in his hand, so out now for the very long field goal. Josh Lambo, it's up, and it is going to be good. It goes off of the camera. And look at this, Higbee with a bruised sternum. He's out for the game as well. That does not sound as serious of an issue. Hopefully he's just out of this game and not multiple games. But now the Seahawks with it. They are down 7. 2nd and 7. It's going to be Wilson play action to his left looking. He's going to find Kearse in stride downfield. He's got a block, and he's off to the races. Jermaine Kearse is going to go all the way. He beat Quentin Rollins. And just like that, this game is tied. The big plays. We didn't give up a lot of big plays last year. This defense was very, very good last year, but looking a little shaky in this first game of the season. Hopefully it's just a little bit of rust here from this first game. But now into the fourth quarter, 3rd and 2. Forston, the rookie, getting his first carry. Tries to stay up and fight for that first down, but he just can't quite get there. Ends up a yard short, so we have to punt it back to the Seahawks. So they have it now, 4:20 to go. Looking to take the lead, possibly steal this win away. Wilson, 13 of 19. Seahawks haven't had the ball a ton, especially with that last drive being so quick. But now 3rd and 12. Defense has to step up here. It's going to be a pass, and it's going to be complete. And it's going to be Lockett with the catch, and he's going to take this to distance. And this is a poor. This is maybe the first play I've seen from Voorhees Greg where he's misread a ball as he tried to undercut that for the interception. He completely mistimed it. They get the touchdown, and now it is a lead for the Seahawks. 20-13, 3 minutes to go. Here's Dudley. Big play here. Tyreek Hill holds on to it this time. First down, Bears. Now 2nd and 9 from the 47. 2:30 to go now in the game. It's Dudley just going to quickly throw that one out to Kevin White. He stays up 1, almost stays up 2, but then gets his legs taken out from underneath him as Dudley 20 of 34. Now 3rd and 5. We're at the 2-minute warning here. This is a humongous play. It's going to be Dudley looking, quick throw. He's going to find Kevin White, but he's going to be taken down immediately. So 4th down. We got to go for it here. 4th and 3. As the clock is continuing to run, we got to hurry up here. Dudley looking. He's going to have someone across the middle. It's going to be Alshon Jeffrey. Picks up the first down, so the drive continues. Saving the timeouts here. It's going to be Dudley now 1st and 10. Looking, going to his left. Takes a sack. He's down, and he is hurt. And everyone sound the alarms. Our quarterback is hurt. We'll get an update on him in a second. Mike Glennon now taking his first snap as a Bear in the regular season. He's going to throw it downfield, and this one easily could have been intercepted off the deflection. So 3rd and 17 here. This game is looking shaky. Here's Glennon looking downfield. Everyone going deep. Gets rid of it just before he's hit, but it's going to fall incomplete. So 4th down again. We got to go for it here. Glennon looking. He's got a lot of time to throw. He's going to find someone. It's going to be Tyreek Hill. He gets the ball down to the 16. What a catch from Tyreek Hill. But look, y'all, you got to be kidding me. Zach Dudley has broken his collarbone. That is absolutely a long-term injury. Now we just have to hope he's not out for the entire year. In the first game of the season, you got to be kidding me. This game is driving me crazy today. 2nd and 10 now. It's Glennon's team the rest of the way. He's going to find Melvin Gordon. He dives into the end zone, and just like that, the game is going to be tied once again. And it's headed to overtime here. We do have one more opportunity. We get the ball back after stopping the Seahawks, but with 2 seconds left, I just hurl it downfield, and it's going to end with a Cam Chancellor interception. So we are heading to overtime in the first game of the season. Now, there's a little bit of a glitch here. Dudley is out for the coin toss. He most definitely would not be out there with a broken collarbone. We are going to win the coin toss, though, so I'm going to take the ball, and hopefully we can get the win here. Second play here, 2nd and 6. Tyreek Hill with the catch. He's going to use his speed. He's going to use his speed. Tyreek Hill down the sideline. Can he end the game? Sherman giving chase, but he's not going to catch him, and that's what 97 speed is going to do. Tyreek Hill wins the game for us. Second play of overtime, and we come out with the win, but we do not come out unscathed. We'll get the update on the injuries in a second. Russell Wilson, 14 of 22 for 240. Dudley, 22 of 36 for 182. Glennon, 115, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Most of those yards coming from that one play with Tyreek Hill. Melvin Gordon, 19 for 89. Rawls, 18 for 58. Not a great game for Melvin Gordon, but the Seahawks very, very good against the run. Look at Tyreek Hill in his debut, 6 for 164 and a touchdown. Kearse, 3 for 85. Lockett, 1 catch for 71. That's the only catch he had. Alshon Jeffrey, 7, but only 49 yards. 7 yards per catch. Melvin Gordon did add a receiving touchdown, and then on defense, it's Voorhees Greg with 8. Amos with 7. 2 tackles for loss for Voorhees Greg as well, although still he did terribly misplay that ball earlier in the fourth quarter. And then interceptions from Chancellor and Amos. MVP this week, obviously, the pick has got to be Tyreek Hill. This dude, I mean, I still can't believe someone released him with the speed he has, but we gobble him up, and already he is making an impact. And now out of the game, now there's one positive here, and that's the fact that neither of the other 2 guys that got hurt, Higbee or Braverman, are on this list, but Zach Dudley is out 6 weeks with a broken collarbone, so I guess another positive, he's not out longer than that. But we only have one healthy quarterback on the roster now, so I am going to be forced to make a move. And thinking about the rest right now, there really isn't anyone that we can cut, so we're probably going to have to make a trade. We did trade for Mike Glennon a couple years ago, or last year, so we had a for sure backup, but I don't know how comfortable I am with him playing the next 6 weeks, so I might try and trade for either a backup or a possible starter. I'm going to look around the league. This is why I didn't make a trade to end the preseason. We have a lot of picks, so it should not be a problem for us to trade for a quarterback, but it's just going to depend on who it is and how much we give up for them. So, an eventful first week of the season. We did win, let's not forget that, but the win did come at a pretty huge cost. We have lost our franchise quarterback, so a move is probably going to be made. I will let you know at the beginning of the next episode what I ended up doing, and then we'll play that second game. It's a divisional game against the Lions. We just smacked them pretty bad a couple weeks ago in the preseason, so hopefully it's going to be a repeat of that. But either way, you will see that game next time. That is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, please go and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.